Hello, fragrance friends. It is now time for this week's What Have I Been Warming? I'm going to go through the scents that I've been warming this week, some other products that I've been utilizing this week that I ran out of, and tell you what I think and what I am absolutely crushing on right now. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now that a handful of these scents are actually in my Scentsy Club. And so they are no longer available. But that is the biggest perk of Scentsy Club, is the always get my bar feature. Meaning if a scent comes out, you can add it to a club. So then if it retires or sells out, or it goes away when we change catalogs, or next month when we have Bring Back My Bar, when we have like 25 new scents coming out of the vault, right? And you fall in love with a scent, you get to keep it as long as you want it in a Scentsy Club. That's right, that's the always get my bar. They will continue to make that bar for you in your club. Like, fantastic, right? So you can choose to do a club every month, every other month, or every 3 months. So it just really depends on how often you're warming your wax or using your consumable products. So things like the laundry line, that's in my every 3 months subscription. That and my filter for my air purifier. We're going to talk about that, so hold tight. And also, so those are like things in the every 3 months category for me. Every 2 months, I have a handful of scents that I have fallen in love with over time, obviously. But I don't warm them as frequently, but I still want to make sure I'm getting them. So those are the ones in my every other month club. The ones that go into my every month club, however, are like those, OMG, I love this scent right now. I cannot live without it. Always need to make sure I have some. So that's kind of how I break it down. But you know me, I'm kind of fragrance Scentsy obsessed. So there's that. If you feel me, you're my people. Then you know where I'm coming from. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. Since I've started doing these every week, I did throw away like three containers that had the scent that I had changed out my wax. And I was like, as soon as I did it, I was like, oh, crap. But I'd already put like more stuff in the trash, so I couldn't dig them out. So, all right, so we're just gonna go on, right? That's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. All right, so let me just show you. All right. One of the ones that's in my club for every month is this one. It's called It's Love. It came out in our Valentine's Day collection, so as an LTO. I only used 2 cubes of it so far, but I just used cotton cleanups. Those are in my every 3 month. I just used cotton cleanups to clean out the 2 other warmers here in my office. So I'm going to actually put the remaining 3 cubes in one, 3 cubes in the other. So that's about to expire soon. But this one is just so happy and pretty. And if you like the scent Lucky in Love, if you've ever smelled that from us before, it's phenomenal. It's one of those girly girl scents. I like to call it that. I do have Lucky in Love in my I think it's in my every other month. I think it's in my every 2 months club. But this one is like right there with it. And It's Love. I fell in love head over heels. So let me hold that out though, because yeah, I'm going to put that in those 2 warmers. All right. Another one that I warmed this week was Boho. Yes, this came out with our Bring Back My Bar last time. So when it came out, you can see I've got 3 cubes left. So I'm just kind of saving it. This is the way it works. But it is in my club. I don't remember if it's I think it's in the every month club. So I usually am using this a lot, and I also started to mix it with other scents. Speaking of which, I actually mixed it, and I threw this is one of the ones I threw away, but I wanted to show you guys. This is the scent of the month for May. So it's called Pink Lemon Water. So it's like rose water with a little bit of citrus, but it's in the floral category. And so I mixed it with boho. Oh my goodness, I'm not even joking. This was a fabulous combination. So those two are gonna go together. This one is not in a club yet, but depending on, well, not depending on, I probably will as we get ready to change into our fall and winter in a few months. But it's called Apple Teeny Splash, and it came out in our spring summer catalog, so it's out currently in the catalog. I did warm it throughout this week, and oh my gosh, it's got the apple, so it's a little bit of fruit, a little bit of fruity, but it's also more of like a fresh fruity. It's just fantastic. I've been buying it a lot in, well, I don't know if you can see them. I have my scent circles up there on a pegboard. But I've been buying it a lot in the scent circles too. And so I've been using the scent circles in the car. Just phenomenal, just phenomenal. So this is just an overall great scent. Apple Teeny Splash, Apple Teeny Splash. Splashing it out. Absolutely one of my favorite of all times is Thunderstorm. I don't know about you guys, where you guys live, but we've been having a lot of thunderstorms lately. It's spring. But this one, technically it's a floral scent, but I will tell you, this is what it smells like. This one's in my every month club. It came out at maybe 2 or 3 Bring Back My Bars ago. So I got it back then. But it just, even though it's floral, this is really weird, I know. But even though it's floral, this one literally smells like it's a beautiful spring rain, and it's nice. It's not humid. It's not humid outside, so you've opened the windows and you kind of get that breeze coming in of like the rain with like the grass and the flowers from outside that are starting to bloom. That is what Thunderstorm is, and this scent is absolutely fantastic. So I warm it frequently. It's one of my go-to scents that I just love. All right, let's jump into some other products though. So here's the dealio. Obviously I love our clean line. I get it in a lot of our products. The bathroom cleaner is fantastic. It actually has a foaming sprayer on it. So it's a foam when it comes out. It's not like a spray. And the foam is great because it works so incredibly well on soap scum. So like last week or the week before, I went through and did like the deep clean of the bathrooms, right? So that's when I like wipe out the tubs, the shower. In our master bathroom, we have one of those shower doors that is always a pain to keep clean. Let me tell you, the bathroom cleaner works amazing on shower doors, but that foaming action is fantastic. But every day, all day, well, I'd like to say it's all day because I'm a mom, right? And you feel like you're constantly cleaning, but counter clean is one of the absolute staples. Like I have to have this. I have to have this. And one of my nighttime rituals is, you know, I will cook dinner and clean, you know, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the night, right, after the world is asleep here in my house, because my husband wakes up early, and then when Madison's going to bed, that's usually when once I come out of my office and I'm kind of done for the night, right, I'll make coffee for my husband the next morning. He doesn't like Keurig. He's not a Keurig person because he likes to drink coffee by the pot and by the cup. So we have I still have to make coffee for him every night, so that way it's just ready in the morning, and the timer will go off on it for him. But I do that, and then I'll like clean up any leftovers from after dinner that maybe I didn't get to or whatever, hand wash anything there. So I use our dish soap in there, which is absolutely amazing. But I do my final like wipe down of the kitchen. And that's, I mean, I use counter clean to wipe it down anyway throughout the day, but it's one of my favorite rituals. So I kind of go in there, I will make the coffee, clean up anything that's been left over or left behind, maybe from a after dinner snack or whatever. And I will wipe down all of we've got granite countertops, so I'll wipe down all the granite countertops with this. We have a glass stovetop, so I use that on the stovetop. Wipe down my dishwasher front and the fridge front. It works great on that, but you can't hear anything because there's nothing. Literally, I used the very last squirt last night. So I was using Make a Splash, which has just come out in this catalog, in the clean line, and it's absolutely amazing. It's very fresh. I can't say it's my absolute favorite though, because my absolute favorite right now is Coastal Sunset in the Counter Clean and all the cleaning products, but specifically in Counter Clean. But I did switch it out, and so last night I was like, oh, well, all right, I've officially used every last drop in this one. So I opened a new one today, and that is Squeeze the Day. So you'll get to hear all about that. All right, so now let's talk about air purifier real quick, because it is time. It is time. I always feel like Rafiki in The Lion King, right? It is time. It is time to change the filter in my air purifier. So I brought it in here. All right, so I didn't bring the plug and all that, but when it is plugged in, right there is the little indicator light that will show when it is time to change the filter, and it's been showing. But like I said, I get this in my every 3 month club, or did I not say that yet? Every 3 months in my Scentsy club, this filter is in there, and it's just a replacement HEPA 13 filter. And it usually is like on a every 3 month basis that I need to change it out. We have a dog. Oh, I thought he was right behind me. Usually he is. He's probably waiting for Madison to get home from school. We have a dog. We've got 2 cats, right? Madison has allergies. My husband, he has like seasonal allergies. Same with me. But I really love the air purifier. We had bought one like 2 years ago, and I put it in my husband's man cave downstairs on our lower level, just because the cats are down there a lot. And so I wanted to have an air purifier, and that was before Scentsy came out with theirs. And then, so of course, when Scentsy came out with theirs, I was like, okay, well, now I need one for upstairs. So this one actually lives in our living room. The great thing about our air purifier, even compared to the one that I have already down in the man cave, is the fact that we can actually get some great scent from up top here. So these are our scent pods. If you haven't seen them before, they go in our wall fan diffusers, our mini diffusers, and obviously our Scentsy Go. Oh, our Scentsy Go. It goes in that. It goes in, obviously the air purifier. So it just pops in up there, and it's really great because this air purifier, it really like pushes out the scent. So this is mandarin and mango nectar. We didn't have it. I think this is my last one of it. So I'm going to have to come up with a new scent. But like I can hardly smell it now. That just shows how much these have pushed out the scent. It has completely used up all the scent in those. So bye-bye, little guys. Bye-bye. You did me well. All right. So you get to change those out. So I'm going to pick 2 new pods. I might put Appletini Splash. Oh, no. You know what I saved out? Was the new from Star Wars collection. We have the Air of Adventure from the Mandalorian from the Star Wars collection. So that one's going. All right, are you ready? I have not looked at my air filter, so let's look at the difference between a used filter and the new filter. Are you ready? I'm actually a little embarrassed, hoping that it's not completely awful. Ready, set, let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And see, like that's the spot where it is, well, if you can see inside of there, right there, that's like where the control panel is. So you can see like that's the one spot that doesn't have all that as much dust and allergens and everything else, dander, everything that it's probably picking up from our house, right? Look at all of that. That's the stuff that's keeping us from breathing it in. So let's get a side by side. Oh my goodness, it's so embarrassing. Look at that side by side comparison, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is just another reason why. And I mean, I'm pretty strict on vacuuming. Like I vacuum every other day religiously. So because we have 2 cats and a dog, right? And people who live here, right? So I am constantly vacuuming every other day. So even after vacuuming and using the filter that I have in my vacuum, this is what's in our air. This is what's in my air, right? Well, I mean, obviously it's taking care of it, but so all you have to do though, when you get these filters is you just literally, it just pops right back in. There's a little arrow right up there, if you can see it. Yep. And then there's a lock and unlock little symbol. So you just line up the arrow right there. And that's where you know to put it. And then you just turn it to the locked position and that'll keep it from falling out. And then I'm gonna go put it back in the living room where it belongs. Put some pods in there from, I'm gonna put in the Air of Adventure from the Mandalorian collection. Put that in there, and then in order to get the light to go off, it doesn't automatically go off. You just hold, and it does give you instructions in the air purifier box. And in fact, I'm pretty sure when you get a replacement filter, I'm pretty sure it's on here too. Let me just double check just so y'all know. Because, yeah, it is. Okay, so turn off and unplug the air purifier. 2, remove Scentsy pods from the top of the unit. We did that. Okay. 3, turn the unit upside down and unscrew the bottom. We did that. Remove the old air filter and clean out any excess dust on the inside of the unit. So, okay, let me do that. All right, got that done. Just grabbed a microfiber cloth and just did that. And then, okay, remove the new air filter from its packaging, insert into the unit, replace the bottom of the unit, turn it right side up, reset the air filter replacement indicator. So it tells you right here when you get a new one, but it is also on the air purifier. So don't think that you have to save those instructions unless you're just the person who saves that stuff. So when you get a new filter, you'll have the instructions, but this is what it is. So after you replace the filter, plug it back in, turn it on by pressing the power button, which is the top button there. You know what a power button looks like. I don't have to tell you guys. Press and hold the power button for 3 seconds. The unit will turn off. Press the power button to turn it back on, and the air filter replacement indicator button will not be illuminated. So that's how you get the little light to turn back off after you've officially replaced your filter. So it's been a week, but I feel refreshed, ready for the weekend. It is Mother's Day weekend, so I'm gonna de-stress and relax and change all the wax and just have a fantastic weekend with my family. So all of you moms out there, all of you bonus moms out there, all of you guys doing the work of moms, I feel you. I love you. I see you. And I want to tell you happy Mother's Day. So, all right, that's what has been warming, cleaning, being used in my home this week, minus the ones that I threw away. But I'm going to get better at it. So I promise. So catch me every week. I will be doing this every week and sharing all those products that I'm using. And I cannot wait till I see you again. So peace, love, happiness. Bye.